TrolMaster products can upgrade the software for our controllers and modules from time to time for better performance and user experience. So remember to update your firmware if you don't want to miss out any new features. To update the firmware of your controllers like the Hydro X, Aqua X, the Carbon X, and the Hydro X Pro. First, go to our official website and choose Firmware Update from our support section. Then click on the download icon to download the matching firmware to your SD card. It is recommended to put only one firmware file in the root directory of the SD card each time. To update the Hydro X controller, you need to use a 32GB or less micro SD card. To update the Hydro X Pro, you need to use a 32GB or less USB thumb drive. After it's done, you can insert the SD card with the updated firmware to your device or to your controller. Now, you can navigate to the firmware upgrade menu by pressing Enter. Go to System. Navigate to the System Reset menu. Go to Firmware Update. Press Enter again to Firmware Update menu. Choose the correct firmware file for your controller, which is HCS1 in this case. Press Enter again to confirm the update. Now the controller will be running the update by itself and the system will be updated in no time. All done. To update the Hydro X Pro control system, tap the nut icon at the top right corner from the controller main screen, then tap System Reset, and then Firmware Update. If you would like to update it through the internet, you will need to make sure your controller have internet access by checking the icon on top. If you see a slash over the icon, that means it has no internet connection. Now tap on Update. If the controller has already got the latest firmware version, you will see a popped-out windows like this one. Otherwise, it will show the confirmation screen. The second option is to update it with the USB thumb drive. Make sure to use the 32GB or less USB thumb drive and preload the latest Hydro X Pro firmware version in the root directory. Plug it in. And then tap Update. Confirm that you want to update the software. The controller will reboot itself and the update process will begin. For your information, if you wonder what is the purpose of the SD card slot, it is designed for data tracking only. You cannot use it for firmware update. And it's done. If you want to upgrade your device modules like the HS1 humidistat device, the TS1 thermostat device, the TS2 thermostat device, the ARS1 remote control station, the steps are pretty much the same as how you do with the controllers. Just click on the firmware update from the support section on the website. Download the firmware to your SD card, then insert it to your device. To update your device, make sure you have the correct firmware update, download into your SD card, and now insert the SD card into your device module like this. Now you can disconnect the power by removing the RJ12 cable on top of your device. Hold the addressing button and don't let go, and now plug the power back in. Keep holding the addressing button until the updated menu shows. And now the firmware update will be running by itself and will be updated in no time. And all done. If it happens to appear a black screen after you update the firmware on your device station, don't worry. It is just simply because of the firmware version A or B doesn't match with the device station. Firmware version A causes a black screen on your device module. Just simply delete the file from your SD card, switch it to the version B file instead, update it back to your device module with the same process. Same thing vice versa for version B gives you a black screen. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.